John from the Hangover Pretzel Guy asked if we could see what he's typing in the Ustream chat, but we can't, and we have to thank you again, John. That was so much fun when you came down. Hangover Pretzel Company, thehangoverpretzelcompany.com. Robin Slim Show.
Hey there. How you guys doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Flynn?
What's going on, man?
This is Flynn from New York Jedi. What's going on, guys?
Not much. How you doing, dude?
Not too bad. Not too bad. So, what's going on? Let's have a conversation.
All right. What is this about? Like, what do you do?
It's the Lightsaber Academy, right?
Well, it all started out 10 years ago as New York Jedi. And since then, I've now moved out here to California and San Francisco, where I'm doing an international certification program called Lightsaber Academy. But I'm still working with New York Jedi, and now I'm working with Golden Gate Knights here in San Francisco. We've got a crew in L.A. Popping off events, and we're all rehearsing for a major event that we're going to do on December 18th in several cities across the country. It's going to be huge.
All right, I'm curious. Are you just scamming people, or is this like actual like you're putting like actual fans together? Like what like?
So, you mean scam? How can you scam somebody?
Well, like I don't know, because I was thinking like are you trying to tell people like the Force is real, and I'm going to teach you how to be like a real Jedi, or is this just like you guys are just bringing together Star Wars fans?
The dark side is with them, yes.
I don't know about you, but I believe in the Force. But that's just me personally. I believe in something. There's something out there.
Right.
But it's, as far as me being like hardcore, yeah, George Lucas is my god, and I just worship Jediism and all that stuff. I'm not really that far into the left wing of it. What New York Jedi is and what Lightsaber Academy is, we actually practice with lightsabers. It's a glow stick. It's a big polycarbonate tube.
That's not a lightsaber. Just saying, that's not a lightsaber.
I thought it was like a massive replica.
Fucking, like laser and shit.
Oh.
Well, if you want to get into the physics, or like the quote unquote physics of what a lightsaber is supposed to be, it's a plasma contained in a magnetic field that emits out of a hilt, or the handle. But I mean, they don't exist. So what do we have? we have polycarbonate tubes, but we're still doing really cool practice. Now, here's why I like it, because I'm a martial artist. I like to put on theatrics. I like to perform in front of people. I'm also a musician. So when I first got my hand, one of you guys just said Master Replicas.
Yes.
When we first got our hands on those things, they actually felt like, oh my God, I can actually practice with this thing. Like my samurai practice, my forms and stuff.
But they break easily, because I had one and it fucking broke.
Could you
fighting with it.
Theoretically, what you're using, like, all right, say you had this discipline, everything like went like back to the Dark Ages, we're using swords and shit again. Could you pick up like a samurai sword and like use any of this to,
well, a lot of them are professional, like
that's what we do,
fencers and stuff.
Can you force pull a samurai sword to you in case you drop it?
Well, yeah, well, if I did that, then I'd be called Merlin.
Oh, okay.
It's like, well, see, here's the thing. Like, all of our guys who are trainers, we're all martial artists.
Okay.
So yeah, we do know how to use a claymore. I knew how to use a samurai sword because I was trained by a guy who's samurai lineage. His name is Rome Kanda. You can actually Google him. He's a very famous game show host now. But he comes from samurai family in Japan, and that's where I learned most of my real training, my real training. Yeah, it came from samurai lineage. So
all right, and that's what like
lightsaber in my hand. It did all the same things.
Lucas actually based the Jedi combat of the lightsaber combat on the samurai, right?
Kind of the way they dress too.
I was going to ask too, have you ever met George Lucas?
I would love to meet George. I am definitely a huge fan. I've been to the Presidio, to Lucasfilm's headquarters. I got to see the premiere of the Star Wars Rebels TV show this year. That was rather exciting. I haven't met George personally yet.
What is Star Wars Rebels?
Is that the animated show? My kids have that. Yeah, on one of the DVDs. It's pretty cool.
Is that like a sequel? Because I heard they ended the Clone Wars, and I heard the Clone Wars was really fucking good.
I heard that too, and I never saw it.
Yeah.
What's your opinion of this?
Hold on, let him
I
talk.
have to catch up on the Clone Wars. I mean, I love all the stories and stuff because I'm a Star Wars fan, so I eat it all up. But Clone Wars, did end, but the new Star Wars Rebels, that is the time period right before New Hope, where we first meet Leia, Luke, and Han and all that, like the very, very first movie. This is the sequence that happens right before that. So we might see how they get the Death Star plans into R2-D2. We don't know yet, but there is a character on that show that I look exactly like. I mean, it's almost like they took me and used me as a format to create the character. It was really eerie. So I cosplay the guy. So and I walk into parties, and the kids are like going, "Oh, my God, it's Kanan Jarrus." They know who it is. Really cool.
Did you have a question, Pete?
Yeah. What do you think of this new Sith Lord with the crossguard, the laser crossguard? Because I heard a lot of people were like upset about that.
I heard it was racist.
What, you mean the evil Luke Skywalker that's supposed to be Kylo Ren now? Ooh.
Is that what that is? Is it Luke Skywalker? Because I thought so. Because I was watching the new trailer and I paused and I saw his hair and he had like the Anakin Skywalker hair and I was like, I bet it's Luke.
Well, I think that part is Luke. When you see the hand gone and it's robotic, I think that part is Luke Skywalker from the trailer. I do not think that Kylo Ren is Luke Skywalker. I think Kylo Ren is the son of Luke and of Han and Leia. I think they had two kids. I think this is attributing to the comic books too. They had two kids. One's a son, one's a daughter. Jaina Solo, and Jason Solo.
Yeah,
I think Kylo Ren is supposed to be Jason Solo. Like he's
what about Chewie? I heard Chewie was gay.
I heard Chewie was gay.
He was a power top.
What was that? What was that chick with the yellow lightsaber?
Mara Jade.
Mara Jade, wasn't she?
That was Luke Skywalker's
Oh, that was
wife
Luke's
or something. Yeah.
wife. Okay.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Luke Skywalker's wife. So
I thought she was.
If we end up meeting her.
She was in the
I thought he banged that princess, Abdullah or something. Did he get more fucking pussy as Luke or as Darth Vader? Oh wait, no, that was Anakin.
That was Anakin. Anakin probably.
Anakin. What about I heard Jar Jar?
I saw fan theories that they think like Jar Jar is like this huge emperor or something.
Does he turn into the emperor?
Well, it's kind of like the usual suspects, right? The stupid guy is just sitting right in front of everybody and turns out to be the mastermind, right?
It's Kevin Spacey. It was Kevin Spacey the whole fucking time.
It was Kaiser Sosa.
I wanted to ask, how much are your classes?
Well, that's the thing. At least in New York and out here in San Francisco, all we do is charge $10 a head, and that basically pays for the rental on the studio and keep the website going. I mean, we're not making a lot of money doing this.
That's actually not bad. I would pay you $10 to show me how to use a lightsaber.
Yes.
Like I would do that. All right, so you're not a scam.
That's not bad at all.
If you were gonna say like $200, I was gonna be like, you're a fucking scammer.
I'm gonna start my own New Jersey, New Jersey Jedi. I'm charging $200. I don't care.
Right, New Jersey.
Bring it on.
Do you know anybody that teaches the Klingon martial art with the crescent sword?
Well, you know what? We've actually been hired by Hasbro headquarters. I brought my New York Jedi crew to the headquarters up in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And I taught lightsabers to the very guy who designed the very first Kenner Millennium Falcon and Slave One and the AT-AT Mark Boudreaux. I got to meet him. He's sitting there. He's like, "Well, I've never had to use one of these. I just, make the toys. That's so cool." And I'm like, I am going out of my skin because I played with his toys all of my life.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. Now this guy's playing my lightsaber.
And how many guys are you? Like are you instructors, or how many guys form your staff?
Well, in New York Jedi, we've got we call it the High Council, but it's myself and 4 other people that help run New York Jedi. These are the people that have been there for years and years and years. We just know when we can get done, so we have jobs that we have to do. So that's at least 5 of us. And then the crew out there, when I left in July, was a constant 25, 30 people. But since we just had our 10-year anniversary at the Halloween parade in New York City, we had about 45 people in the crew walking in the parade. So, these are people who come out every year. And that was our 11th parade this year. That was our birthday celebration a couple days ago.
Awesome, dude.
And then I move out here to San Francisco, and I get together with my friend Alan Block, who started Golden Gate Nights 5 years ago. And he was inspired by what he saw in New York. We got to connect. They came out to New York. They also got to appear on the Today Show with NBC.
I saw that.
While they were here, we got both of our crews together. We had a good powwow of lightsaber crews. I mean, these people are so cool. And I moved out here to San Francisco, and I'm teaching classes here now. Now I'm directing one of the productions we're doing in December, and I feel like I had an instant family as soon as I landed here because these people are so cool.
Wow. What do you like better, New York or San Francisco?
I was in New York for 23 years.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, man. I miss my Bushwick. I miss Brooklyn. I really miss Brooklyn. But I'm really liking San Francisco. It's a nice environment. It's a nice change. And, you know, I'm going to be coming back to the East Coast all the time because Lightsaber Academy is going to explode. By the way, did you guys see the lightsaber battles that we're going to have that night on December 18th? Did you guys hear about this?
No.
Check this out. One of my good friends, Kevin Bracken, who helps run an organization called New Mind Space, for the last couple of years in Washington Square Park in New York City, we would do the epic lightsaber battle in August. And we've been with them for the last couple of years, doing it and promoting, and everybody has a big lightsaber fan convention, basically, in Washington Square Park. We're going to be launching on December 18th in San Francisco. We've got about 10,000 people that are going to show up here at Embarcadero with lightsabers. In Los Angeles, it's over 10,000 now. We've just launched in San Diego. We've already got over, I think, 2,000 people that have signed up for that one. New York is about to launch, and we're going to be selling lightsabers. It's going to be mass lightsabers all over the country, and we're in the middle of it.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? You really think that I rolled out of bed one day and said, hey, I'm going to start a lightsaber school?
Is that how it happened? You just rolled out of bed one day and like, I'm going to do a lightsaber.
I just wanted to do one performance in a parade. Right. I was like, hey, this is going to be cool. Now, then all along the parade route, I had people asking me, oh, my God, I want to be a member of this group. Who are you? And I said, we're the New York Jedi.
So you just made it up on the spot? That's amazing.
I made it up. I made it up. That's what happened. It's just like I found the website was available. I bought it, put a forum up, and before I knew it, I was talking with people all around the world.
Right.
One of the emails I get constantly is, hey, I live in fill in the blank. Do you know anybody in my area that's doing this? So that's what Lightsaber Academy is turning into. We're about to launch a network of registration where if you are living in whatever city, you put your flag in the ground and say, hey, I'm a lightsaber stage combat guy. I'm a dueler. I like to spar. I just want to study the medieval arts as a lightsaber. You know, whatever you want to do, that's your profile, and then you can pop up in a search of people in your area. Before you know it, you're going to have a group.
Wow. Hey, Flynn, we have a caller on the line. Hi, who's this?
Hey, guys, it's Frankie.
Hi, Frankie.
Hey, Frankie.
What's going on?
Oh, what's up, Frankie?
What's going on? Who are you guys talking about? My internet went out.
Oh, we're talking to a New York Jedi. He owns he does like lightsaber battles and stuff and practices Star Wars things.
What?
He's called New York Jedi. He has an academy where they teach people how to fight with lightsabers. Do you know what a lightsaber is, Frankie?
Like a movie?
Yeah, like Star Wars.
Yep.
Does it work?
Does what work?
Sabers?
Do the lightsabers work?
Well, I mean, they turn on. They're not going to burn your face off like a real lightsaber.
They make that.
But they probably give you a big bump on your head.
Yeah. Sounds kind of gay.
Jesus Christ.
Does
It's a lot more fun than is that.
Anybody have a nub? Like having sex?
Are there people in the Jedi Academy having sex with each other? That's a good question.
Is it a good place to meet?
Not only do we have dorky, geeky people finding relationships, we've had a number of marriages, and I think 2 kids now are born between our memberships.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys should make your own colored condoms.
Yeah, they glow in the dark.
Give me a second here.
Oh, we got another call.
Yeah. Okay, can you guys hold on for a second? There's another caller there. Hi, who's this?
Hey, Gunderson.
Who's this?
It's Preston Gunderson.
Are you one of our later guests, I think?
I'm your 6 o'clock guest. Or 8 o'clock guest.
Okay, we're in the middle of an interview right now. We have the New York Jedi on the line. Can you give us call back in 10 minutes?
You got it. We'll do it.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Preston.
All right.
Frankie, are you feeling all right?
Hold on. There's another caller on the line. Hi, who's this?
Hi, my name is Tristan
Hi, Tristan. What's going on?
with a Q.
With a Q?
Yes, it's silent.
Okay. All right, do you have any...
Do they do all kinds of lightsaber battles, like private ones?
Like that's
Do we do private?
Like, I want to have my own little lightsaber fight.
Yeah, we do private lessons all the time. I know that for birthday parties, we've been hired for weddings. We can do one-on-one.
Like a hot yoga lightsaber fight.
We should put me or Mike.
Hold on, guys. There's another caller, too. Hi, who's this?
Getting like...
I have a call from an inmate at a San Bernardino County detention facility.
What the fuck?
This
I'm so lost. All right.
I am so confused.
Maybe we can do this in Half Moon Day.
Hello, Half Moon Day.
Hi.
We can have our sword fight in Half Moon Day tonight.
I can barely hear anything, guys. It's really breaking up.
Yeah, I think there's a lot going on. There's 4 people on the line.
Yes, I am gay.
I am gay.
All right.
You guys could put me through Jedi boot camp.
You go through
I would do
Jedi
it.
boot camp?
I'd do Jedi boot camp.
Uh-oh. I am gay. Listen to me. I am gay.
We just got somebody playing a soundboard on the line, I think.
Yeah. Is that
Got
just...
a bunch that won't quit. They got these big chewy pretzels here that are, oh, you guys with your beer, so $5? Get out of here.
It just sounds like a drunken Homer Simpson or something.
Sound like a drunken Homer Simpson.
More funny.
What the hell?
I don't know. It definitely derailed this entire interview, though.
I'm still here. I don't know about you guys.
I'm just I'm trying to figure out what's going on because we got 3 other people on the line here, so it gets complicated once in a while on this show.
Yes.
I don't know if we can teach lightsabers in the San Bernardino prison, though. They might not let us bring them in because, they are weapons.
Yeah, they
That
could.
is true.
Hello, Mr. Bird. Mr. Bird.
Anyway, the prisoners could theoretically sodomize each other with the lightsabers.
With the lightsabers?
Yeah.
That's sexy.
Prisoners could do that.
Yeah, you could have an Edward Bluema.
Yeah.
You could.
It's true.
That's terrible.
All right. What time is it? I think we're getting a little late here. Does anybody have any questions for the New York Jedi?
Got it. Ask all at once.
They're all...
I do. Do you have any is there a New York?
I like my beer cold, my TV loud, and my homosexuals flaming.
Is there a Sith? Is there a Sith society?
Oh, is there? That's a good question. Is there a Sith society? Are you guys at war with a Sith society?
That's what I'm
Well,
like.
here's,
All right,
Everybody's
stop with
gonna
the
have their
fucking
own
sounds
group.
for a second.
Oh.
Go on.
there are a couple of groups out there that focus primarily on the dark side of the costuming and the cosplay. Like
All
you've got the 501st. They dress up like stormtroopers and Darth Vader and all that stuff. And they're all about the Empire. And then you've got the costuming groups like Rebel Legion, who are all about the good side and the good guys. And then you've got some other groups out there like the Mando Mercs, the Mandalorian Mercs. All these guys do are just Boba Fett takeoff. They're all Mandalorian. Yeah, it's really cool. And then the other group that we have being started is called the Saber Legion, where these guys are actually, your armor is required. It's sparring. They land the hit. Your helmet better protect you, because I've been clocked with one of these things and it's not fun. Wow. But they're decorating the armor, so you're going to look like a real Mando Merc, but you could really move in the bodysuit and all that. That's going to be the Gen Sarai. Locally, that's the name of the club. It's called the Gen Sarai. So you've got a whole bunch of different groups out there, whether they're putting on costumes or whether or not they're training or not. You're going to have a whole bunch of different flavors out there. LightsaberAcademy.com is going to be addressing all those groups and bringing them all together.
I'm actually curious if you've ever had any of the other groups just show up at your Jedi Academy looking for a fight. Like, do a bunch of guys in Mandalorian armor show up and they're like, "Let's go, bitches!"
No, that usually happens at the conventions.
Are there any Klingons?
One time we had a show that we did at New York Comic Con, and then when we were done with the show, we had the 501st show up with all their stormtroopers, and we played this audio of just like all these blaster bolts being fired, and then all the Jedis got killed on stage, and we did an Order 66.
That's pretty cool.
Wait, I got one more question. One more question.
He's got a question.
Are there any Klingons are there any Klingons or Romulans among you?
Absolutely.
But can they use the Force?
They don't.
Well,
they use the
that's the thing. All the you can have official groups out there that just do Star Wars stuff, but like New York Jedi, since the beginning, we've always done the mashup. We even got pictures taken with a Klingon Batman with a lightsaber. I mean,
Klingon Batman with a lightsaber.
Yeah, man, I love it when people do mashups. So my first character in New York Jedi was a Predator. So I had a helmet, I had the tendrils. My actual fighting style looked like I was a Predator that used lightsabers. So, I mean, you can do anything you want with this. Put on whatever costume. You could be a Ninja Turtle with a lightsaber if you want.
A Ninja Turtle with a lightsaber.
You could be,
All right, Flynn, I think we're going to wrap this up. Why don't you let everybody know where they can find you, and then we'll let you go, okay, man?
Reach out on Facebook. You can always find us at lightsaberacademy.com, NewYorkJedi.com. Look up the Golden Gate Knights. Look up Saber Guild. They're an official sword group. Get involved. Get a costume on and have some fun.
All right.
I'm going to go with Slam.
He's going to go with the
Slambertron.
Slambertron. Slambertron's going to fuck shit up. All right. Thank you, Flynn. You take care, man.
Thanks, guys. Have fun.
You too. Thanks for calling.
I'll do that.
You go to the New York Jedi and Slambertron. That's amazing.
Slambertron, I'll do it.
We had one guy that just called using a soundboard, which is amazing.
I
know. And then I think a convenient friend of ours is on the line asking questions.
I like that the other guest called in. That was great, Preston.
Yeah. I think I asked him if he had any questions for the New York Jedi.
He was fucking... That was a great call.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break. We'll be back.